Hello and welcome back to Suspended Fanimation. I'm your host, Dennis Bithoulkas, and it's time for another episode of Is It Worth My Time? And this time around, it's the Disney Plus miniseries, Tales of the Jedi. Welcome, everybody. Let me take care of some business first, then we'll get down to it. Well, we'll go through the spoiler free version first, but let me take care of some business first. If you like what you see here, like, share, and subscribe. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the video that pops up at the very end here. YouTube takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match it as best as possible to one of the videos in my vast video library and pops it up here just for you. And if you like what you see there, please hit that subscribe button down below there. And also, if you can, hit that like button and the share button as well. And if you're feeling lucky or feel like gambling, you can hit that bell down below, and YouTube may or may not notify you when I come on live. Best thing to do is go over to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule. I change it every week. Also, I have all the links to my social media there and all the links to my pages. Also, if you take a look at the schedule over there, I have underneath it future stuff, and I padded out quite a bit of stuff there. I didn't realize there was a lot of stuff coming out. They really didn't announce some things, and so yeah, I put those things on there that I've dug up. So go and take a look at it. So, as I said, this is going to be the spoiler-free version of it. Um, so what is Tales of the Jedi? It's animated, one. So two, it's Dave Filoni. So Dave Filoni, who of course did the Clone Wars, and this takes place, of course. It really is about Ahsoka and Count Dooku. That's really what it is, and roughly it takes place in the prequels. There you go. Hey, Morks. Hey, Pen. So it takes place during the prequels. It's really when this happens. Um, and that's really what it's about. It's about Ahsoka and Count Dooku and kind of what led them on their paths. That's what this is. The neat thing about this series, it's only 6 episodes. The episodes are about 20 minutes long, somewhere around there. Um, the neat thing about these episodes, it actually plugs a couple of holes in the prequels. So things that people didn't, were kind of going, well, hey, what the hell? What happened with this? What happened with that? And actually, it's a fairly elegant little way of plugging those holes. Um, do you really need to see it? It depends. Did you like the Clone Wars? If you like the Clone Wars, this will actually add to it. If you like the prequels, even this will add to it a little bit. Um, it wasn't bad, and I mean, it wasn't fantastic, but it also, honestly, it's better than Andor as far as I'm in there. No, Jar Jar does not show up, Morks. Unfortunately, I was kind of shocked by that, but I thought maybe that's going to be the next one. Is they'll have Jar Jar in the next one. So, um, I enjoyed it. I liked it, and again, it helped wash Andor. That just Andor is boring. It really is. Everyone that I've talked to that says they've tried to watch it so far has fallen asleep during it. So, and this is a smattering of people across all kinds of sections of life. And yeah, I don't care what I've been hearing in the media about this. It's not good. Andor. Um, yeah, just stay away from that. But anyway, Tales of the Jedi, it's worth your time. It's good, it's fast, and yeah, it's decent, honestly. It's got a little bit of action to it, it's got a lot of heart to it. And yeah, there's some stuff in there that explains what happened to certain people and how certain things happened. Sorry, there's a train rolling through, so you're gonna see my camera shake a bit there. That's what's happening. I just realized that the big train's coming through. Um, so yeah, it's worth your time. Now, with that said, spoiler alert, I am going to spoil the series. I guess you could say the mini series. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. Come on back. This will be a video you can comment down below in the comment section. Give me enough time to hit pause, whatever you need to do. All right. Good. Um, So I really dug that, you get to see Dooku's descent into the dark side, and it's not it is gradual, but also at the same time, you see the Jedi failed so many fucking people, and the Jedi Council, this particular Jedi Council failed so many people, including Dooku, and Dooku he wasn't being radical really. He just wanted he is the opposite side of Ahsoka. So Ahsoka also was failed by the Jedi Council as well. And so that's why they paired Ahsoka and Count Dooku in this series is you see two sides of the same coin, really. Both are wronged in some respects, and it's how they both handle it. Ahsoka, of course, stuck to the principles of the Jedi and in her mind about justice, and staying, doing good, whereas Dooku let the ends justify the means, is what he was doing, and went down the path of the dark side. He's also the one that used Master Silo Defu, if I remember correctly, his code. So he actually went into the Jedi archives and erased Camino from the archives, and also was the one that ordered the clones to be made in that master's name because that was his old master. So we get that mystery solved. Also, from Clone Wars episode 2, no, excuse me, episode 1, yeah, so the Phantom Menace, we had a council member named Yaddle, who was part of Yoda's clan, and everyone wondered what the hell happened to her because we didn't see her again in episode 2. She just kind of disappeared. Well, they explain what happened to all this. Bryce Dallas Howard actually voices Yaddle, and after Qui-Gon dies, um, of course, Count Dooku was Qui-Gon's master, and so he goes to talk to Darth Sidious and said, "Why the hell did you kill my Padawan? That wasn't part of the deal." And Yaddle actually follows him and sees him talking to a Sith Lord and realizes that he's gone over. Well, he's flirting with the dark side at that point, and she actually tries to bring him back, and it's too late already at this point. And Sidious basically does his deal that he says. He goes, "Kill Yaddle, and you'll work for me at this point." He goes, "You need to do it." And so that's what ends up happening is Count Dooku actually is the one that kills Yaddle. That's why we never see her again. And she disappears because of all of that. Uh, it's a really good way of actually, like I said, it's there are minor little holes that in these movies that they're not great movies. The prequels, don't get me wrong, they suck. The Clone Wars does fill in gaps and makes it seem better than they actually are. But that's only because the Clone Wars is actually a better written series than the movies, the prequels were. Um, we also get Ahsoka as a baby, what happened to how she became a Jedi, or basically how it was found out that she had the Force. It was actually a pretty good episode there. But the neat thing about this one was we actually see her how she made it through Order 66, and it's actually Anakin. It's because of Anakin trained her. He basically says what the Jedi are training you is bullshit. He goes, "You're never going to face any of this. You're not being trained properly." He goes, "If you want training the way I'm going to train you, come with me." And he really just fucking puts her through the ringer. And he trains her with the clones that are under his command. And that's the reason why she was able to survive Order 66, which you get to watch in the Clone Wars, the last 4 episodes of the Clone Wars, which is probably one of the best fucking animated stuff you could actually watch. And yeah, that's the reason why she survived all of that was because of Anakin's training. And really great job they did of that. And the final thing that they did was they kind of retconned a little bit, I should say Filoni retconned um the book Ahsoka, which the book Ahsoka takes place after Order 66 when she is out there trying to hide, really. And it also explains how she gets her white lightsabers. Um, and there's an episode in this that actually shows Ahsoka after Order 66, hiding out, if you will, and running into an Inquisitor. And it kind of retcons that book a bit. So it uses parts of the book, but it retcons some of it as well. Um, I don't know how I feel about that. I've read the book. The book is actually decent, and supposedly the book was canon, but I guess not anymore. So yeah, yeah, um, yeah, Morks. I'm not reading your. That was not a good one. Even if Apple Crow was here, he'd probably turn up his nose at that joke as well. Um, so yeah, this is a good series all the way around. There's a lot of little things in here for people that actually like Star Wars, like the Jedi. I know that Andor is supposedly realistic Star Wars, which honestly, why am I watching Star Wars for realism? It's in a galaxy far, far away, and it's fantasy, it's sci-fi. I'm not watching Star Wars for realism. I mean, for fuck's sake, they're lightsabers. Lightsabers, yeah. I mean, the Force. I mean, come on. It's yeah, don't get me started on all of that too. Um, yeah. Anyway, it's really good. They do a great job on this. And again, Filoni he wrote 5 out of the 6 episodes is what he wrote out of that. If I remember correctly, I believe it's 5 out of the 6 episodes. And they are fairly, like I said, they're compact. Oh, and also Liam Neeson comes back and voices Qui-Gon for one episode too. So you get Liam Neeson to come back as well. I agree with you, Penn. Andor should have just been Mon Mothma and should have been 6 episodes, and it would have been a lot better of a series. It really would have. So yes, this is worth your time. Give it a shot. Like I said, it doesn't take hardly any time to watch this, and I really liked. I mean, it fleshed out Dooku a bit more, made him less two dimensional of a character, and like I said, fills in a lot of holes that are in the prequels. Answer some questions. Really, is what it does. Yeah. Oh, you watched it already, Pen? What did you think of it? Did you enjoy it? Or I mean, for me, it was a good palate cleanser to Andor. It really was. I actually found myself smiling in some of it, and enjoying it. And yeah, you liked it. Yeah. Like I said, it's not fantastic. It's not the best thing I've ever watched, but it's enjoyable. It really is. And again, the whole thing, with Anakin training Ahsoka basically to survive. That is one of the best things out of that. I mean, it's brutal to watch, but at the same time, it's like, okay, that explains why she's as good as she is. So, yeah. All right. So, what else do I have going on for the rest of this week? Well, tomorrow I'm off. Thursday is going to be Mork's favorite show, Titans. Titans season 4, episode 1 is going to be on Thursday. Um, Mork's even has the poster at home. Yep, he does. And Friday is going to be the Peripheral, episode 4 of the Peripheral. And then Saturday is going to be episode 2 of Titans because they're dropping 2 episodes on Thursday, but I'm not doing them on the same day. I'm going to do it Thursday and then Saturday. And Sunday will be the Sunday edition of Saturday Morning Blast Off, where I take the genre news of the week and any genre stuff you guys want to talk about, and we talk about it. Um, Monday I'll be off, and then I believe Tuesday is going to be another episode of Is It Worth My Time? I just don't know what as of yet. Let me take a look over at suspendedfanimation.com. Oh, oh, oh my God, that might be no, actually, I think that's not going to be in enough time. That will not be in enough time. Oh, too bad. I might do the Run, Sweetheart Run, I believe is what it's called. That's on um Amazon. I'll probably do that one. Uh, Mark says, I knew you were going to go there. Maybe the season will be better. uh, what was I read just the first line of a review of the new season of Titans, and they said, season 4 of the Titans, new location, new villains, same Titans. And I started laughing, and yeah, I can pretty much guarantee that review kind of went downhill from there. So I'm not holding out much hope of this being a good season. And honestly, I kind of have a feeling this might be the final season for them as well, just because of everything that's going on over at HBO Max. I don't know, with James Gunn and Peter Saffron, whatever his name is. Oh, sorry, I was going to sneeze there for a second. I didn't want to sneeze into the microphone. Um, yeah, I'm so interesting little side note here. I guess The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, really does not like Shazam, the movie Shazam, and that's why there's no references to Shazam in Black Adam other than the name that the transformational name. That's it. That's all it is. And yeah, he really just does not like the movie Shazam. And yeah, I'm tired of The Rock as well. Black Adam just wasn't a good movie. It was a shit movie, really, it was what it was. And um the numbers are actually, I mean, they're doing okay, but they're not going to last too long. So you're still going to get sequels out of it and stuff like that. But I'm more interested in the Shazam 2 Fury of the Gods than I am another Black Adam movie. But anyway, I digress. Um, so yeah, that's all I got for you today. That's all I got there. So I'm gonna let you guys go for the rest of the night. Thank you to everyone who joined me tonight in the chat, and thank you if you made it this far in the video. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the video that pops up at the very end here. YouTube takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match it as best as possible to one of the videos in my vast video library and pops it up here just for you. And if you like what you see here, please hit that subscribe button down below there. And if you can, hit that like button and the share button as well. And if you want to know when I'm going to be on live again next, you can go over to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule I have up there. I change it every week. Also, I have all the links to all my social media there and all the links to my pages as well. All righty, everybody. Thank you. I will see you again on Thursday for Mork's favorite show, Titans. Until then, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Otherwise, you may win some more Titan stuff later on in the future because you want it, Morks. Thanks, everybody. I will see you again on Thursday. Stay safe, be well, take care, wear those masks, get those vaccine shots, get the boosters as well. They don't work without the boosters. And stay safe out there, everyone. Talk to you later and see you on Thursday. Thanks, everyone. Good night.